Hi, my name is Deloris Flynn. I'm the Chief Financial Officer for North Flint Reinvestment Corporation. And North Flint Reinvestment Corporation is the project manager for our food co-op, the North Flint Food Market.
I am Reggie Flynn. I am the President, CEO of North Flint Reinvestment. I'm also serving now as the project manager for the North Flint Food Market.
Hi, I'm Brigitte Brown Jackson. I am the board president for North Flint Food Market.
So the North Flint Food Market is a community-owned grocery store cooperative situated in Flint, Michigan. We're opening our doors in North Flint in the Pearson Road corridor, and we are excited that we have close to 1,000 member owners, and we're scheduled to open our doors in November of 2025.
Why Black-led co-ops? What does centering Blackness allow for? It's ownership, having our people own the grocery store in their community where they can shop at. It's a first for Flint. It's definitely a first for the community where we're opening, and we're excited about that. They're excited about that. The camaraderie that it started, the conversations, the anxiety, and all the excitement. The attendance to the monthly meetings has picked up. And so it's been a long time, and just to see this come to fruition has been incredible to witness.
I would say for me, I think we have to reframe, and our community sometimes doesn't understand that we can actually own it. So that's on the back of our shirts, by the way. It says we own it, and that's a big thing. When my family moved into the community, there was a lot of Black-led initiatives, a lot of Black-to-own things, and over the time, that kind of digressed. And so to come back to it with the ability to have technology behind us and some of the other resources, and to be able to say we're Black-led and we own it is an amazing, amazing thing in this day and time.
I would just add to that, this Black-led food cooperative is significant on multiple levels. The significance of being Black-led is extremely important now because in the Black community, we have financial institutions, grocery stores, convenience stores, Family Dollar, Dollar General, all these family Dollar Tree. These business enterprises are not Black-owned, Black-led, and so this movement of Black leadership is extremely important for the culture, for generations to come, that they can see that they're witnessing Blackness on display. They're witnessing skill sets on display to facilitate, to lead the efforts at economic empowerment and social justice and equity by the people who are mostly impacted. So I think on multiple levels, being Black-led is extremely significant for our community. And we want to be the example of that in the city of Flint.
What's the difference between a cooperative grocery store and a chain grocery store?
I would say one of the differences is what we've actually seen in the city of Flint, where there were two grocery store chains, two large grocery store chains, one Myers and one Kroger's, both in the same corridor in which our grocery store exists, our school exists. Both of those chains closed, and the community had no say in their closure. In fact, the community desired for me as a community leader to address management along with the Chamber of Commerce to convince them not to close. But I said to them, we're not going to approach them about staying in the community when they've made a decision to leave the community. But what we can do is organize and mobilize ourselves to create our own grocery store. And that was the beginning of the learning for us in establishing the North Flint Food Market Cooperative. We came to an up-and-coming conference 10 or some years ago. And so we learned very early on the difference between a grocery store chain and a food cooperative. One of the differences is the decision-making mechanisms. In a food cooperative, the member owners decide whether or not what to do with the profitability of the store, whether you're going to distribute it, the dividends among the people, or whether you take the profits of the store and reinvest it back in the community. And so that's one of the things I see as the distinctive mark between the two.
For me, I want to go to cooperative in the sense of it's the word. So our cooperative makes sure that, again, as Dr. Flynn just said, that the people are the forefront and the center of it. And how I explain it to people that want to come on as members is that a chain store has a person sitting at the head, and that person is all about them. It's upside down pyramid. We always talk about pyramid schemes when we talk about network marketing. That's one of the biggest pyramid schemes. But when we have the cooperative, we turn it upside down, and it's really community, people-led. And I love to share that because of the fact that people need to understand that they can be empowered, that they have the opportunity to have a voice at a whole different level. And so it comes down to micro power empowerment just as much as macro for them. And again, just the co-op experience, you're not going to have the same thing when you go into a chain. As I said, you can't see it because it's on the back of our shirts, but it say we own it. So cooperative, we own it, versus when we go into a chain store, we got somebody running it and we have no influence and power over that.
Yeah. In addition to that, we're relegated to being a consumer.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That part.
And so we want a paradigm shift. And this is why I'm excited about the co-op, because we're going to actually be a part of the historical paradigm shift in the city of Flint,
Yes.
where we're moving from being consumers to being owners.
Yeah.
And again, you don't own Myers, you don't own Kroger's, you don't own Dollar Tree, you don't own Family Tree, you don't own all of the dollar stores, all of the convenience stores in the community.
Unhealthy stores.
All the unhealthy stores.
And longevity. Longevity, that's the reason for me. A cooperative, we own it. We should patronize it. It's something that we can pass down from generation to generation. I think the desire for having a grocery store in the community is different as it relates to a chain store. For our community, having a cooperative is ownership. We decide how long this store is in operations. For the larger chains, it's about the dollar. They're there to make a profit. They don't live in our communities. They don't invest in our communities. They're not interested in our community. They're interested in our dollar. And so I'm hoping that with the cooperative, being that we own it, we can circulate our dollars and they stay in our community.
And also, I wanted to add in there too, our shirts represent the Ngozi Saba principles. And so we are really, this is not just, we have the words plastered everywhere. This is our mission. This is our vision. This is where we come from. It's what we breathe. And so NIA, meaning purpose, we strategically started North Flint Food Market because we believe in cooperative, collective responsibility and actually giving back, making our community better than when we found it. And that's what we've been able to do in the Pearson Road corridor, is make it better.
We're excited to share that after 10, 11
years.
11 years of working on our cooperative, we're excited to announce that we'll be opening next month in November. We talked earlier about the excitement that's already existing among our community residents about the opening. And also, I just wanted to mention that we'll be bringing 40 jobs to our community. And we're living in that time where jobs right now are very hard, especially in the city of Flint. And so those are some of the, in addition to healthy food, those are some of the other resources that we're able to bring to the community and hopefully assist 40 families. And if you'd like to donate or contribute to our efforts, you can visit our website, www.northflintfoodmarket.org. There is a link, PayPal link, where you could give to this project. Consider becoming a member to support our efforts. Membership cost is $250. And just to contribute, every small donations, large or small, is a resource that can help us in accomplishing our grand opening in November.
the mission of North Flint Food Market is to, one, expand access to healthy, affordable food in North Flint. Second is to create job and career opportunities in North Flint. And the third is to own the grocery store operation in North Flint. When I think about our mission, it's linked to what you just shared in terms of the Nguzo Saba principles. We talk about this effort, it's rooted in our empowerment. Ujamaa is cooperative economics. So think about the power that's behind Black folk pulling their dollars together to empower ourselves. When we spend our money in a community, in grocery stores and gas stations, they will not seek to empower us. But when we spend our money in what we've created, we're actually practicing cooperative economics. And we're hoping that this effort will lead to future generations, younger generations, because I'm getting old and fatigued. But think that when the younger generation embraces this, that it will cross generations and continue, and we'll be able to look back and see the fruits of our labor.
Absolutely.
And continuing the practice of Ujamaa cooperative economics. And I think that is the thrust and at the heart of our efforts in North Flint.
I agree.
This conversation is bringing life to my body and my spirit, and so
This is good.
I thank you for this. You didn't even realize what this is doing for me.
Yeah.